Hi, everybody. It's me, Jordan Long here. And today I want to talk about, this happening. Now, you ever have one of these things where no matter how hard you try to avoid being in somebody's way, you always find yourself in somebody's way? Now, one of the most common places where this tends to happen are grocery stores. You would think the aisles would be big enough. Well, you would think. But for some reason, no matter what, you're in somebody's way. If you're on the right side of the aisle, the second, or the left side of the aisle, you're always in somebody's way. How does that happen? I don't know. It's like this. Excuse me. All right. It's like, excuse me. Okay, then you move and you're fine. It's like, excuse me, you move and you're fine, you're again. I mean, only at the grocery store, fill in the blank which one, where you can still be in somebody's way regardless of where you're at. Now, another place, it tends to be because other places you don't really recall ever being anybody's way. Like when I was at school, I don't really ever recall being anybody's way. It always seemed to be, there always seemed to be enough room for people to go one way, go another way without being in their way. Not that I can recall. For some reason, certain places aren't made that way. I guess they're made big. Well, the people are going to say, well, that's because they got shelves. Yeah. One of the worstest places that you're always in somebody's way no matter what are grocery stores. Any other place, and you're never in anybody's way. Like at the library, I was never, like, for example, if I'm at school, I'm going one way, someone's going another way. We have enough room. We don't have to, move out of each other's way. Then some people will accuse you of not paying attention to what's going on. I mean, there's a lot of people that throw that around. Like, oh, if you were aware of this wouldn't have happened. Well, it depends on the surroundings. You can be aware of the surroundings and everything going around you, okay, except what's going on behind you. You can never be too sure about that. People always assume that, basically. But you always notice that there are just certain places where you're always in somebody's way. And in some places, unfortunately, you have no choice but to actually walk or move to get out of someone's way. All right, gotta go this way. You know what I mean? It always seems to be places where there always seems to be stores. Those tend to be the places where the room always seems to be compromised because there's always shelves and things around. So there's always not enough room, so you even find yourself having to get out of the aisle just to get out of somebody's way. Okay? And there'll be some people that say, oh, you should be paying attention to your surroundings. Well, that's how stores are always like. Those always seem to be the bad places, too many shelves, stuff all over the place. You always seem to be in somebody's way. At least in grocery stores, it seems to be that way. And charity shops, too, because they tend to be pretty bad at, with the room themselves. So it always seems to be, in libraries, you always tend to be in somebody's way, too. So you always got to find yourself either walking just to get out of somebody's way, or kind of going like this to get out of somebody's way. You know what I mean? I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you enjoyed this video.